Hello and welcome to City Cruise Live. Today we're going to continue with Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. And last we left off, we got some pretty big reveals with Sakura and just the general school. Maybe we'll get closer to figuring out the mastermind. Okay, I think we're just doing free time now. Can we just walk around? Oh wait, no, it might be dinner time, or lunch time, or what? Breakfast! Yes, that's what you have in the morning. Kyoko, good morning. Still ignoring me. Okay. Ever since Monokuma summoned us last night, the atmosphere around here has gotten really heavy. I can almost feel it looming over us, weighing us down. Well, if nothing else, I need to patch things up with Kyoko as soon as possible. Is everyone here? Makoto, are you okay? What do you mean? You were so late. We were worried about you. What a dullard. What? What's a dullard? I guess it's just like idiot or something. Toko, Byako, what are you doing here?
What the heck?
They're taking refuge here. Refuge?
Such ignorance.
Don't make that stupid face. We have to protect ourselves against the mastermind tool. The mastermind? Are you talking about Sakura? Oh. That's what's going on. That's when I finally noticed. The only one that wasn't in the dining hall was Sakura. Where is Sakura?
Stop talking.
All I know is if she was here, I wouldn't be. The only reason I went out of my way to join the rest of you was as a safeguard against that threat. Hey, Tiger! I wasn't sure if you're gonna make it, but welcome. Did you watch most? I don't think you. Yeah, can't even speak. Did you miss yesterday's? I forget.
What is this?
Why do you hate her so much?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious? Because this makes things unfair. Unfair? The game should be fair to all players. The existence of a spy for the mastermind upsets that balance.
What the heck?
That's a stupid reason.
What
Stupid.
did you say?
This is a life or death game, is it not?
That's terrible!
It is stupid. You're a stupid idiot. Hey, Mia Gamer 5.
Hey.
Before you get too far into your argument, maybe you should stop and think about things through. Why did the mastermind reveal that Sakura was a spy to us?
What the heck?
They were getting revenge on her, right? Like Monokuma said, an eye for an eye.
However...
That may be part of it, but it's not the whole picture. Revealing the fact that fact was also meant to serve as the next motive the mastermind wanted to give us. The chaos and confusion born from suspicion. The hatred.
In other words,
this right here, the fighting, the bickering, is the trap the mastermind laid for us. Finally your count is active, that's good. Knowing that, will you still stand there and argue like children?
but...
That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just... I mean, how can I get you guys to believe in Sakura again? If she really can beat the mastermind like she said, that'd go a long way in my mind.
What are you saying?
Idiot, you really ask her to do something so dangerous? What if something terrible happened to her?
Interesting.
It wouldn't matter.
Huh?
What? If Sakura were to die, that's just one less person for the mastermind to control. I have no problem with that. He's so savage. Hold on, Bayakawa. In fact, if she did die, that would settle this entire issue, wouldn't it? I would put the whole problem to the rest. Slap! I was just here, couldn't talk. Ah, right, yeah.
What the hell?
You disgust me! You're You're a monster!
Is she right?
To say something like that, it should have been you. You should have been the one to die!
What?
I should have died. Interesting. Then are you planning to take care of that yourself? Go ahead. Try it if you dare. That's how it works here after all.
What is this?
You think I can't do it? Hina, calm down.
That's right.
Calm down, Hina. This is exactly what the mastermind wants, and it's exactly what Sakura doesn't want. What's wrong? Lost your nerve? I'm leaving. I'll be in my room. Trembling with anger, Hina ran off. That's a stupid cow. How dare she? She could die. She should die 1,000 deaths, no, 1,000,000. So she just another hysterical little girl, hardly worth my attention.
Just a second.
It's what other people call having feelings, Byakuya. And all you can do is mock them for it? What's wrong with that?
Hey.
A friendly word of warning, someday that attitude is going to come back and bite you hard. Ooh. I like Kyoko fighting Byakuya.
I don't have time to play with
And I will
you.
happily elude its attempts. So, you know, how about we, eat? Yeah, that sounds good. Maybe now's not a good time.
You know?
Hiro just tries to keep the peace. Without a word, each of us left the dining hall. We headed back to our rooms one by one. Alright. Now I'll have some free time, I guess. Whew. So what should I do today? Let's talk to someone. Let's see where they are. Hina's in her room. Or maybe she left. Oh, she left, okay. She's not in her room. Where is she? I want to talk to Hina. Maybe find Sakura as well. Are they all on the... Okay. Sakura's in the chem lab. Eating solves the problem. Well, I don't think they ate. I think they just left. I think the only one... That's one of the only times I won't agree with Byakuya. Good! He's not a good guy, Tiger. But welcome, Mina is cool. You are very cool. Okay. I think I'm gonna talk to Sakura and Hina. Don't know why I can't speak today. Okay. Let's go up there. So many floors now. Oh, wait, yeah. I keep... Go this way. Alright, where is... Okay, that's Hiro, but I want to talk to Hina and Sakura, making sure they're okay. I'm a good guy, you know. Just trying to make everyone happy. She's probably sad though. Makoto, did you want something? Should I talk to her? Yeah, I think she needs some comfort. Let's...
About that.
Were you worried about me?
Sorry.
That's nice of you. Hina was quite depressed. Quite and depressed. But I did what I could for her. Yay, Hina grew a little closer today. I don't think I have any presents that she'd like, so no. Why do I keep going back to my room? I want to talk to... I have plenty of time, let's go somewhere... Oh, dang it. Okay. Is there any way I can teleport up? I don't want to walk through all the stairs. Stairs are epic. Oh, they're all back here, okay. Now let's talk to Sakura. And hopefully they will be a bit better.
sorry.
I appreciate the thought, but I'd like to be alone right now. Ah, okay. But you're with Hina. You just don't like me, I see how it is. I need some time to myself, I need to think. Although, that's one skill I haven't developed too much. But you're with Hina! Fine. I see how it is. Don't want my company? And go talk to someone else. Who else is here? I think I'll talk to Hero. He might be a little crazy, but at least he's at least he tries to keep the peace. So where are they? What does that mean, main hall? So are they just anywhere in the main flat? Okay. Well then, let's try and find him. Well, there's Togo. Where's Hero? Oh, there you are.
According to the spirits...
I had a dream last night. I saw that the spirit world was going to flood us with energy and save us from the school of nightmares.
How about that?
It's a prophecy. Take heart, my man. Should I? Sure. He's a weird one.
You know?
Oh, I got something I wanted to show you. I got the stigmata on my back.
Hey, come on.
It's a gift from the gods. Alright, just showed me a scar on the back. So I didn't really get what it meant. We go a little closer. Okay. Is that it? Another night over? Who do you guys think's gonna die next? Hero's a good guy, strange, but cool, yeah.
Yep. Soon the door. Okay then.
Who do you think's gonna die next? Tonight feels somehow uneasy. We still haven't settled things with Sakura. Everyone's in a terrible mood. I just hope nothing happens tonight. Foreshadowing. After I declined the offer to become a shrimp, the tech support lady just refused to drop the issue. Once the shrimp idea was dead, she came back suggesting I should become a crab instead. How much can one person love crustaceans? I said no, of course, and she shot back. Okay then, how about to make you an extra special, you can be a crab that walks sideways and backwards. But how's that any better? I don't want to go sideways or backwards. I want to go forwards. I heard her annoying sigh on the other end of the line. Then she said, "You just don't see the splendor of the crab. Haven't you ever heard the tale of the crab and the monkey?" Of course I haven't heard of it. I've heard of it. I know all about it, but so what? The crab beats the monkey, but it's not just some legend, hardly relevant to our greed-obsessed modern society. Maybe Hina will die next. Monokuma confuses me. Sure, monkeys still show up in movies and stuff from time to time, but not crabs. Monkey-themed clothes are sweeping the fashion world, but the crab doesn't stand a chance, right? What I'm saying is, crabs have no place in today's light-speed world. Do your market research, lady. Which is why I choose the always popular bear image.
And that's the secret origin story of Monokuma.
Cool, I didn't really care, but okay. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Get ready to...
Cool. I need to do something about Sakura. I'd better go to the dining hall and talk to the others about it one more time. Alright. Wow! Huh? Was that someone screaming? I think it came from the dining hall. Oh, let's go! Let's go! We got a mission! What's going on? Oh, Mikado! We got a big problem, man! Oh, what's wrong? Oh, look! Hiro's fingers shook as he pointed.
Hina! okay? What happened?
She killed her.
Wait, she's not dead. She's perfectly fine. She just looks like she got hurt.
Genocide Jill killed Hina!
You gotta be kidding!
No, she's not dead. Open your eyes. No way she's dead. Why, what happened? Motoko and Hina just all of a sudden, they were yelling and then they knocked the pepper off the table. Okay. And that led to a sneeze. Okay. Her giant balloons are a little too perfect, aren't they? I might be flat, but at least mine are real. And look at my shapely collarbone. Doesn't it just totally set you on fire? Anyway,
Totally not adorable.
you totally non-adorable boys, just get out of my sight, okay? Or else I'll start cutting and cutting and cutting and cutting and indulging myself for who knows how long. Okay then. Let's get Hina to the nurse's office. Come on, Hero, help me. Sure thing. Alright. Genocide Jack's abrasive laugh chased us out of the room as we carried Hina away. By the time I finished taking care of Hina's injuries in the nurse's office, she seemed to finally regain her composure.
Sorry.
I need Genocide Jill just to die. I hate her. But you like Byakuya! How? Are you sure you're feeling better? Yeah, it was just a scratch. It was but a scratch. But a flesh wound. But still, that was super close. If I hadn't yelled out, you'd be dead right now. It's all thanks to me, you know. Yes, well, 1,000 thanks to you. Why does she look angry? 1,000 thanks to you, sir. Okay. It was sarcasm. So sarcastic. That just makes you sound even more hostile. Alright. Hey Hina, what happened? Oh, we just got into a fight and I lost my temper and flew off the handle. Let me guess, the fight was because of Sakura?
But...
At first I tried to just ignore it. If you let a jerk buttholes get you all the time, you'll never have enough time to live your life. But she wouldn't let it go, so I just... Without thinking about it, I felt like I wanted to punch her a dozen times.
You're serious?
A dozen times isn't really without thinking. And when things got out of hand, Genocide Jack got let loose, right?
Sorry.
It's my own fault. I just couldn't take it anymore. Because she was saying all these terrible things about my friend, you know? Because I knew it. Before I knew it, Hina's eyes started to well up with tears. And just as the tears were on the brink of spilling over, the door to the nurse's office opened. I thought the door was going to fly off its hinges. And there she stood before us.
Hina.
Hina.
Huh?
Sakura. You hurt, what happened?
Huh?
Nothing. It's not a big deal.
Hey!
Makoto, Hiro, what's the meaning of this? It wasn't me! It was Genocide Jill! It's all that demented, murderous fiend's fault!
Damn.
Damn, Hina. Damn you! To leave me alone with... But hurt her? What is this?
How dare you!
What is this? Things are getting real heated. I'm okay, it's just a scratch.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
Hiro, if you want to hate someone, hate me. If you want to hate someone, hurt someone, hurt me. I don't hate you exactly.
I can't forgive this!
What's going on? Somebody save me! Hilo nearly tripped over himself as he ran screaming out of the nurse's office. But just a second later... What's going on?
Hey.
What's all this noise about? Kyoko stood in the doorway at the nurse's office, taking Hiro's spot in the room.
It would seem...
I gather that something happened. Kyoko, please! You have to stop Sakura!
Wait.
You don't need to stop me. I'm okay. I'm not going to do anything. I'm drawing the line right here and now. Drawing the line?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Wait, Sakura! Hina sprang into action, leaving the nurse's office to chase after Sakura. The only ones left were... Kyoko. Kyoko? Are you still mad? Yeah, I figured.
That's fine.
It's fine. Okay. Huh?
Whew.
About that issue we discussed earlier? It doesn't matter anymore. Then do you forgive me for not being able to talk about it?
In other words,
You could have told me that Sakura and Monokuma were fighting, but you stayed quiet. You were the only one thinking of Sakura. And that's why you didn't tell me, right? You didn't want to confuse everyone until you could tell her, and be sure of what you saw. That's why you were thinking. That's what you were thinking. And that's why you didn't tell me, right? Yeah. To think like that?
I wouldn't have expected such arrogance from you.
What?
Because
Ultimately, that means you don't trust me. No, that's not it. But if that's how you feel, I can't really change your mind, so I'm sorry.
that's fine.
It's fine, I've already forgotten about it. Besides,
And
I may have overreacted. Huh?
anyway,
Anyway, it's over and done with. Like I said, let's just forget about it. Okay. Thank you. Is Hina still here? No, I think she ran off. Okay. Ah, what? What? Who else is there to talk to? Hina's not here, so what?
whew,
Okay. That issue we discussed doesn't matter anymore. I want to talk to you about something else. What is you wanted to talk to me about?
indeed.
Actually, I'd like you to come somewhere with me. I have business there. Where?
So,
Just come with me and you'll find out. I guess, but...
shall we go?
Well then, shall we go? A typical indifference, Kyoko turned and walked away, setting a brisk pace. Ah, Kyoko! I hurried to catch up to her. She walked ahead in silence, and in silence I chased her. And eventually we arrived. Are we back at the laptop? The dressing room. So, there's something else you mentioned.
Indeed.
That's right, it has to do with Alter Ego. But you said we didn't need Alter Ego anymore.
Wrong.
I didn't say we didn't need him. I just said he had done his job. Besides, it's not us that needs Alter Ego. He has business with us. Huh?
Right.
Alter Ego asked me to bring the others to come see him. Apparently he has something he wants to ask us. Okay. Hello. Is it just the two of you? Kyoko and Makoto?
Thank you.
No, it's not okay. No, it's okay. Sorry. Yeah. Two should be plenty. But what is it he wants to ask us?
Indeed.
Let's find out, shall we? Kyoko, type the question. What did you want to ask us?
So,
I'd like you to take me somewhere you can connect me to the school network.
What?
Kyoko and I quickly glanced at each other. She replied, Why?
you see,
Well, you said my job was done, right? But to just stop here? Saying I've finished my work?
but
I don't want that.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to keep working as hard as everyone else so I can that we can all get out. So bad.
That's right.
That's what Master would want too. So to help everyone else, to solve the mystery of the school.
That's right.
The only way I can help is if you connect me to the school's network. But if I did that, that's basically suicide. I'm positive the mastermind would find out about it. They'd find you and they'd... You agree, right, Kyoko?
So,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do it.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You think I'm just some inhuman AI? But it's true. Wait, that's not true? That's okay.
I'm gonna do my best.
If it's for the sake of everyone, I won't be afraid. I couldn't help but get lost in that voice. It was too committed, too admirable, too fragile.
Hey,
You remember what I asked before, Makoto? You asked what the difference between a person and a program, right? Yeah?
certainly.
When I talk to Alter Ego, I don't know. I have no idea how to answer that. I think maybe the question even the program's creator can't answer. But I can say this.
Correct.
There's no question that Alter Ego is our friend. Kyoko. To be honest, I didn't want Alter Ego to push himself anymore, because if we take any more risks, the Mastermind really will notice it. But
Makoto.
let's do it, Makoto. Let's connect Alter Ego to this network. But
Hey,
he's a friend, so I want to take his feelings into consideration, and he says that he wants to fight alongside his friends.
now,
If you were in his place, could you just sit by and do nothing in this situation? If you saw everyone else fighting and doing their best, could you just look the other way? Or would you stand up tall next to everyone else and tell them you're their friend? Are you guys fighting? If it's about me, please don't.
I want to believe in myself.
I want to be able to say, I know I can do this.
Leave it to me.
So please, let me try.
listen.
Besides, there's one place where the Mastermind might not notice. One place.
That's right.
Remember, there's another place besides here that there's no surveillance cameras. The secret room. That's it, the secret room you told me about. But does that have internet there?
Indeed.
And I do believe you can connect to the network from there. I remember seeing an Ethernet port on the wall.
However,
However, just because there's no camera there doesn't mean there's no danger. There's no way to be sure the Mastermind isn't monitoring the network somehow. We'll also have to move Alter Ego. The Mastermind may spot us going into the secret room. If they pick up on any of this, then it's all over. You're right.
that's what we have to do.
But despite all the facts, I still think we need to try.
Correct.
Because that's our best chance at finding any new clues. Kyoko, in that case, will you let me carry him? There's no way you could hide him with what you're wearing, right? So, what do you mean? So, let me do it.
It's true.
She looks like she's wearing more clothes than me. Okay then, I'll leave it to you. Thank you.
So then,
Let's get started. It's gonna be a little cramped for you, Alter Ego. Bear with us, okay? Started packing him right away. I closed the laptop and stuffed it underneath my jacket. That tickles. She can't talk right now. We're gonna move you to another room. Until we get there, you have to be absolutely silent, okay? Understood, your command has been implemented. Good. To have him react like a machine like that all of a sudden, I don't know how to react.
Makoto.
There's a secret room. In the secret room, there are a bunch of different cables in one of the desk drawers. So there might be a network cable in there,
However,
assuming the Mastermind hasn't taken it already. Well, all we can do is go in there and check for ourselves.
it's true.
Agreed, let's go to the secret room. Oh, let's go, guys. To the secret room. Oh, genocide, Jill. She gone crazy. My obsession. What are you doing? Living? I see. What is that? What? Well, that was something.
Hey,
Okay. Are you sure the documents are gone? I refuse to believe you. Go and check again. What?
listen to me.
Just hurry up and go, and make sure you don't run off. I'm gonna wait right here. She's acting. She was so forceful, I thought I'd made her mad again somehow.
Just a second.
Why are you standing there? Hurry up and go. Okay, I'm going.
So then,
I'll be counting on you. Alright. Back in that room. Okay, first we have to find the network cable. Should be... Found it! This is the network cable, right? Now we just have to connect Alter Ego. Immediately got to work. I pulled out the laptop and connected it to the Ethernet port with the cable. Yeah, what was up with genocide? That should do it.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it worked.
Leave it to me.
Just leave the rest of me. I swear I'll find something. I might even be able to connect to the outside world if I can. I'll see if I can get help.
So,
So please just wait a little while longer.
I'm
Just hold tight
But there's
and put faith in me. As we're about to leave, I decided to leave him with one last thing. No matter what, we're gonna get out of here, you and all the rest of us, as friends.
Huh?
Friends? Even me?
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Makoto.
Makoto.
Oh, the AI is so gonna get, like, killed or something. How'd it go? Well, it went okay, but all the documents were gone, just like you told me. My reply was an unintentional mix of acting and real feelings.
Correct.
I see. Then there's nothing left for us here.
Goodbye.
Cool. Before I knew it, Kyoko was walking away. She wasn't acting anymore. That much was for sure. Ah, Kyoko.
What?
Yes? So we're gonna just split up?
Why is that?
Of course, I have no reason to stay with you at this point. Well, maybe, but isn't that a little too direct?
Whew.
Should I hesitate and fumble for something to say? You're so high maintenance. That's not what I meant. I just had more I wanted to talk to you about, like, what are you gonna do about Sakura?
It's true.
Well, something has to be done, it's true.
However,
But the way things are right now, there's no way to persuade anyone. They don't have the mind to listen. Then what should we do?
so
If we can find some new clue, that would just likely change the situation. That's all we can hope for right now. Which is why Alter Ego.
correct.
All we can do is wait and believe in our friends. You're right. That's our only option. We parted our ways, and I headed back to my room. Is it free time? Kinda tired, so I lay down in bed. Is it night time? I completely dozed off. Huh. Someone's at the door. Rattle.
Makoto.
Get out of here. Kyoko, what's going on?
Indeed.
Hina just came to see me, and she's white as a ghost. It sounds like something's happened. What? As soon as I heard those words, my heart started to beat a little faster. What's happened? I found myself wide awake. She said for us to come to the rec room. The rec room? Okay, let's hurry. Makoto, Kyoko! Hina, what's wrong? So something's not right. In the rec room. What's inside? There was a window in the rec room. So I decided to watch the anime of this game, and now I kind of regret it because it takes out the suspense for me. But at the same time, I'm glad I did. But there's some weird added parts in the game. Yeah, I watched the anime as well, so I do know roughly what happens. I forget a lot because I'm very forgetful. But I have watched it, but I felt like playing the game does add a few more parts. Because you can do talk to everyone and stuff. So yeah, I'm playing it, and there are a few little extra things which make it a bit weirder. But yeah, watching the anime does spoil the game though. So yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. And when I did, Sakura, is she unconscious? She's sitting up in the chair. She's bowing her head.
Hey.
What's going on? Did something happen to her?
Huh?
I was just walking past and I happened to notice her through the window. But I couldn't get the door open. I tried knocking. I tried calling her name, but she wouldn't respond. So what should we do? What are we gonna do?
Anyway.
First of all, we need to get into that room. But the door's locked, right? And if we break in, we'll be violating school regulations.
Listen to me.
We're gonna force our way in. I just said
Wrong.
the door isn't locked. It's not locked because the rec room door doesn't have a lock. Then why?
It would seem.
Feels like the door is pressing up against something inside the room. Is it the chair? Chair.
In other words.
Either way, the door isn't locked, which means, as far as I can tell, the rule doesn't apply. Then there's no problem if we break in.
Indeed.
Let's smash the window. That should be the fastest way. Okay, I'll go get something to break it with. Wait right here. Inside the rec room, Sakura still hasn't moved an inch. still unconscious. Just unconscious, right? Is she okay? I mean, it's Sakura, so I'm sure. Kyoko didn't reply. There was only silence, but that silence didn't last long. Here! Found a broom! In the classroom! Use it!
Makoto.
You can handle this, right, Makoto?
Please!
Come on, please hurry! Okay, you two stand back. Big, muscly Makoto. Gonna break the window. I took hold of the broom and swung it as hard as I could. Aimed directly at the window. All it took was one solid hit. Crash. The window shattered into 100 pieces, scattering across the rec room floor. I stuck my hand through the now open window, and started jolting the chair leaning against the door. The chair's pretty heavy, but if I can just... I push it with all my strength, and finally the knob turned. Sakura! I ran up to her as fast as I could, but the moment I laid my hand on her... Wow, what's up with the smile? That's a bit... weird. All I felt was cold death. Another one bites the dust. I could feel only the last lingering warmth of her living body. Life had abandoned Sakura's body, and then...
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Chapter 4.
Danganronpa.
Huh?
Huh?
Sakura's dead? She's really dead?
Who did? Sakura, hello. Oh yikes. I heard Hina talking, but my eyes stared steadily forward. I could only look on at Sakura's dead body. We didn't make it in time. It happened again. Muttering to himself, Kyoko began to gently inspect Sakura's body. I wondered, was she confirming that Sakura really was dead? Checking for a pulse or a reaction? I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room. And I. Why? Why did this happen? That's all I could say. I repeated it over and over again. I need to examine Sakura's body. Didn't you already say that? I just stood there, motionless behind her, while she checked Sakura's corpse. Time passed. While I stood there, unable to do a thing, time just passed. And after I don't know how long, I got everyone.
What?
Oh, girl!
Yes,
So mean.
Yes!
Oh, so she's dead, huh?
I see.
Sakura's been killed, I see. Oh, one cheer! Thank you. Oh, two? Oh, was it two? Yes! Give me those cheers, thank you. Is it... oh, 3 cheers. 3! This is my lucky day. Thank you for the cheers, oh yikes. I feel blessed with those 3 cheers. As soon as they arrived, Kyoko began.
Just a second.
Have you heard the announcement just now? Right? So you know what that means. Sakura was murdered. And by someone in this very room. Is that what you're gonna say?
Huh?
No. Whoever killed her. It's not just someone in this room.
It's your fault!
It was one of you. Hiro, Byako, or Toko. One of you killed Sakura.
What?
You're accusing us before we've even begun the investigation? I don't need to investigate anything. Because you hated her. You hated the sight of her.
I won't forgive you.
One of you did it, I know it. Why Hiro? Hiro hasn't done anything. Don't blame Hiro. He gets blamed for everything. You know it?
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Geez, I don't know. Your power level would increase by that much, but just by getting mad.
What the heck?
What are you doing here?
Come on.
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to hand out the little murder flyer.
It's the Monokuma file.
And don't get so mad, Miss Ashina. Or you're gonna ruin that huge little face of yours. Now then, with that Hold on. There's something I want to ask you. It was you, wasn't it? You killed Sakura.
Say what?
Uh-huh. Sakura wanted to challenge the mastermind to a duel. Maybe you and her fought again.
In other words...
Then I killed her? Sorry, not quite. Actually, not even close. That whole thing is totally irrelevant now. Sakura came to a most regrettable end without even getting the chance to finish things with me.
Phew.
Which, thank God for that, it saved me the trouble of having to go through with our little fight. Cause even for someone like me, it would have been no mean feat to take down a behemoth like that.
Hey,
I gotta tell you, I was actually pretty worried. I mean, she'd violate a rule by attacking me in the first place, but I wasn't able to punish her.
Well done.
So I don't know who it was. Wait, you don't know who it was? I thought he always knew who it was. Isn't that like the thing? But whoever the blackened is, this time I owe you one.
What is this?
You owe them one. Oopsies. Before you get all pissy potty at me, you better figure out who did it first.
Shing!
Because I mean, your lives are all on the line, right? He's just messing around? Right.
What is this?
What the hell? He owes them one. He's lying. He doesn't want to tell. Monokuma! Okay. I hate him.
You.
I hate this whole thing! Well, I for one am glad that it was Sakura. She was working for the mastermind after all. How can you say that now? Sorry, I don't have time for your squabbling. The next game has already begun. If you want to be angry at someone, be angry at whoever kills Sakura.
Anyway...
Right now, a top priority is to be uncovering Sakura's killer. If we can do that. If we can't do that, why do I keep messing up can't and cans and aren'ts and isn't? We're all dead. Then let's decide who will stand guard this time. I'll do it. Hina. I'm okay. Just let me handle it. Besides, I don't want to be here with Sakura.
That's fine.
Okay then, Hina is guard number 1. But we need one more. Kyoko, that's you.
What?
Me? You're always a thorn in my side. This time, just stand by and watch quietly. Consider that an order. An order?
That's fine.
Fine, I'll stay behind. Then it's settled. Let's begin, shall we? Hold on! Before that, there's something I want to say.
What?
Which is... Hiro, Byakuya, Toko, none of you are allowed to step foot in the crime scene. What?
It's your fault!
One of you kills Sakura. I won't let someone like that come anywhere near her.
Stop talking.
Don't be stupid. Our lives are in just as much danger as yours. We have every right to investigate. I don't care what you say. I'm not letting the one who kills Sakura anywhere near her. Even if it means I have to have you use force, you're not getting in here. Well, it appears further discussion would be a waste of time. How about a compromise?
It's all clear.
I won't ask you to tell us. I won't ask you to let all of us in. Just let me. You don't really care, do you? You're both useless anyway.
Yep.
Nope, don't really care. I'd rather spend my time coming up with another splendid fantasy involving Master anyway. And you, Hiro? Do you really object? If you're gonna go that far, what can I do? I mean, I don't have anything to hide, so why should I care?
It's all clear.
Then it's
now.
decided.
What are you saying?
Nothing's decided.
Calm down.
I know how you're feeling, Hina, but you should agree to his request. But
Hey,
we have to find out who killed Sakura.
correct.
For those of us who are still alive, and to honor Sakura's memory. Fine, I guess it's okay. But no matter what, Byakuya, you absolutely aren't allowed to touch her. Naturally, who would want to touch a filthy dead body?
Listen,
That's enough fighting. We need to focus on the investigation from here on out. Everyone keep this in mind. If we can't uncover Sakura's killer,
listen to me.
all of us face execution. It's not the matter of hoping we can do it. If we want to survive, we have to do it. Okay. Let's find these clues and figure out who killed poor Sakura. The victim was Sakura Ogami. The time of death is estimated to be 12 noon. The body was discovered in the rec room on the 3rd floor of the school. There is evidence of a strong blow to the victim's head. No other injuries were noted. However, it seems at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. Okay.
Hey,
In that case, this might be a challenge. Why is that?
so...
The only way into the rec room is the door we just came through. And that door has been jammed shut with the chair from the inside the rec room. Which means the killer would have had to escape somehow after barring the door. So if the door had been blocked from the inside and there was no way in or out till we broke the window, there's like zero escape, right?
In other words...
In other words, it's a classic locked room murder. Locked room murder? I guess you might see this kind of thing a lot in the mystery movies or books or whatever. Would it really happen in real life? In a real life game movie thing? And right before our very eyes like this?
Hey,
Are you sure? Are you curious to hear more about locked room murder entails? Sure, I don't mind.
that's fine.
When you break down this kind of murder mystery, there are 4 basic types. The first type is the locked room is created after the actual crime is committed. This simply means the killer commits the crime, even then through some special method seals the room. This mainly involves some sort of trick involving the locking of the room. Basic approaches include using a string or simple mechanism. There are a number of variations. So for that, all we'd have to do is check the door to see if it was right.
Correct.
The second type is that locked door room already exists before the crime was committed. Oh?
In other words...
Basically, the killer uses a special contraption or tool from the outside to target the victim inside. You push a switch and fire the handgun or shoot an arrow through a gap in the door. With something like that.
However...
But in this case, that doesn't seem to fit. There's no guns or arrows in the school, and the store doesn't have any gap that would allow it. Yeah, I think we can probably cross that one out of the list.
It's true.
The third type is when the killer stays in the room until it's opened up. What do you mean by that?
In other words...
They stay... Wait, that was... They pretend they showed up all along and everyone else, and that's that. That sounds like it could have been possible, maybe.
It's true.
And the fourth and final type is when it wasn't actually a locked room at all. Not a locked room.
In other words...
By that I mean, there actually is an alternate escape route somewhere within the room. You see, this a lot in novels and things, but in reality, it's generally not possible. Then you think we can cross that one off too?
Indeed.
I believe so, yes. So when it comes to the locked room murder mystery, those are the basics. So there are 4 possibilities. Then Kyoko, which of those 4 seems the most likely in this case?
It's true.
That's a good question. Answering that should be our primary focus for the trial. But right now, I can't really say. I see. The way the killer set up the locked room. Until I figure that out, the truth. Okay. But like, didn't you guys pretty much say it's the first option? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance.
So...
It looks like a protein drink, and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good in for all sorts of ailments.
Wrong.
I wouldn't take that to heart if I were you. I know. But still, this protein can. It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me. Sakura mentioned how the chem lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten it from the chem lab.
Just a second.
Well, that's strange. Oh, what is it?
Hey,
You see that what's scattered around the can? Shards of blue glass. They must be part of the window I broke to get inside.
correct.
But they aren't just scattered around, they're also underneath it. What does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take note of it. I feel like that'll become an important clue later on. Alright. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well...
Oh yeah, I mean, I gave it to her. It's a candy wrapper. Sakura got super upset when she found out Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after she left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help her calm down a little. So you gave the candy to Sakura? I found a big box of it in the warehouse. I really like him. Actually, as soon as we could get to the warehouse, I took an entire box back to my room. Made sure nobody else could get their hands on them. You really like them that much.
I mean...
But I wanted Sakura to get a chance to try one for herself. That's why I gave it to her. But now they've lost all their flavor. Hina. I wonder what the candy has to do with things. Sakura drew a last breath, sitting slumping forward in this chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally I wouldn't have any problem believing that that's what killed her. But according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. So, what would have caused her to vomit blood? Not a chance. But Byakuya,
That's fine.
however, your eyes have landed on the most interesting location. Interesting?
Naturally.
Yes, most interesting, don't you agree? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to why she died. There's a blood stain there. Kinda random. There's a blood stain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Is that where she vomited blood? There's shards of glass scattered all around. And the glass is all reddened. These are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Wow! It's a bottle, yes! Something else on the ground. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hand. It's a Monokuma figure. Weird. Oh, the locker's open. And hand marks. That's creepy. Handprints.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? Looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
I'd say someone was hiding in the locker, and they left behind a little something extra. So then, maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group. Ah, it must be Byakuya! Makoto is good at stating the obvious. Yeah, he's so good. Yeah. Is this a glass bottle that broke? It must be a glass bottle. I think it's Byakuya because Kyoko, me, and Hina came into the room and we were just examining Sakura, and then Byakuya popped in randomly without like notice. I think it's Byakuya Tiger. It has to be. It must be.
Wrong. Unfortunately,
that's not possible.
Hey.
Think back, before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yeah, but... Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point. Okay. Byakuya survives for now. But I'm still suspicious.
Indeed.
So there's no way someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then what does this handprint mean? Okay. Lots of clues in this one place. There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Okay.
So...
It's no different from your standard ship in the bottle. Yeah, okay, I know what a ship in the bottle is.
In other
Okay.
words...
Cool. I feel like I'm finally starting to get a sense of things little by little. Really? Because I have no sense. Okay, yes, I figured that. But that doesn't help with the actual thing. Must have been hit in the head with the bottle, right? The shattered glass and... okay. Okay, now I get that. Is everything done on this side? I think so. Yep. What about this side? The chair was shoved up against the doorknob. So we couldn't get in the door. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism. In other words, there's no reason that... okay. Cool. Yeah, go on. What do you want? See you bothering me? Go away.
However, it's...
I wonder, did someone get the upper hand? Must have taken her by
Certainly.
surprise.
What the heck?
We already know who did it.
Won't forgive.
Maybe this sounds a bit far-fetched, but maybe it's Hina. Because she seems to be very defensive, like I know it's a friend. You see, Sakura asked all three of them to meet with her. You know where? Right in the rec room. What? After I went to the nurse's office this morning, Sakura and I both left together, right? Well, eventually she went off on her own. But when I saw her again, after that she told me, she said she'd left a note in each of their rooms. She asked them to meet her in the rec room by noon. By noon, the Monokuma file said died. I'm telling you the truth, I heard it right from the Sakura herself. I tried to stop her, but she wouldn't listen. She said she would not worry. She said not to worry. That she wanted to talk to them. And this is what happened. If I'd stopped her, by force even, this would have never happened. You know, it's impossible not to have regrets, you know. Okay. But that is a bit weird. It might be good to confirm what I just heard. Okay, talk to him.
What?
Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? So you found out. Interesting. Then it's true. So I took a quiz to see which Danganronpa character I be. I said Makoto. Based on how I act online, would you say it's true? I don't think you'd be Makoto. But I don't know who you'd be, really. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Makoto, but I can't because I can't think of anyone else. But yeah, what fool would do what I said and risk being killed by that monster? So you didn't go to see her? Of course not. I ripped the note to shreds and threw it away. I haven't seen Sakura all day. Byakuya says he didn't go to see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept.
Come on.
If you're all finished, please remove yourself from my sight. Alright. Let's go. I don't see anything suspicious about the door. Okay. Google.
Listen.
Well, Makoto, have you finished with your general investigation? Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then...
Then you should probably go talk to people now. I'm on guard duty, so I can't leave.
Listen to me.
Which is why I've decided you'll go in my place. She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. But she's right, I have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted me to meet with 2 other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, let's meet with Hiro and Toko. Alright, back to their rooms. I pressed the doorbell. Ah, she's scared again? Who's there? The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
Oh. She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something.
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura asked you to meet with you.
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about. Byako already told me that she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too? I just said 2, didn't I? Go back to shush! Look, I'm not good at reading. I never read in school. Like when we had books we had to read, like a teacher gave a book, I didn't read them. I use Spark Notes and audiobooks. Don't judge me. Stay in school, kids. Don't be like me. Yeah, pretty much. So you can tell me about it. I admit I did take the note, but I didn't go to see her. I was so scared. Togo claims she didn't go see her, but can I really believe her? Okay. Is that good enough? I'm going back to my room now. Audiobook count as reading? No, they don't. Because I'm not reading it. I'm just listening to it. If I actually read it, I have to actually say words, and that makes you think differently than just hearing words. For that Togo, okay. Okay, where's heroes? Right. I pressed the doorbell.
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yes. What do you know about Sakura? Yeah, actually, I wanted to check something with you. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze in my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one that she wanted to meet. Oga told me herself that she asked Byako and Togo to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? Oh well. When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But she didn't write. But she didn't write you a note? Yeah, a note.
How about that?
She gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention to the others, like in passing. Gotta be honest. This is super suspicious. So then, you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I didn't. I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? You're honestly just strange, but in an amazing way. Yeah. I want to meet people like this in real life, but I'd also be like, this is too intense.
Actually,
the last time I saw Oga was when Hina got hurt, and I took her in the office.
don't look at me.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? Oh yeah. Do I still have it? Let's see. You're stealing it.
Hey,
Oh,
come
sorry.
on.
Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something that had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. A candy that only Hina and Sakura would have had.
What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it up again and shoved it back in his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, it's just a bit of trash. I forgot to throw it out. Trash?
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Oga asked me to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Very strange, Hiro. Very strange. I feels like something's going on. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro slipped back into the room. Hiro said it was just trash, but there's no way that's all it was to it. What next? I'll definitely go to look at the after crime scene again. Maybe we should go. Alright, let's go to the chem lab first. because that's where Sakura would have gotten the protein shake or whatever. Hiro's looking very suspicious now. Like, I was thinking Byakuya, but he doesn't have that much around him. Hiro now has a lot more. He was very flustered when I told him about the note. And then he had the candy wrapper. Makoto, did you have an eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes sir, I understand. He's so forceful and like bossy. Nothing that side. Two things this way. This isn't the first time seeing the shelf, but I just can't get over how big it is. I should probably take a closer look at it. It looks like there's three shelves here. I've connected together to make one big shelf. But more important right now, what's with the powder that's being spilt in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is it where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle has a label on it. Chem C4. Isn't that what her protein shake was? It acts like the king, and oddly I think that's what makes the most attaching. I don't know why. Okay, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Have you watched... I don't know if there even is an anime for the second game, but if you want to see the second game, I'll be playing it after right after I finish playing this one. So don't go watch the anime and spoil it for yourself, because I haven't even seen the anime for the second game. So it'll be a surprise for all of us, and I think that'll be good. Because yeah, this isn't as surprising because I've watched the anime, but I'm trying to keep it interesting and mysterious. Right, and well, just the fact that I forget things so easily, I kind of already make things a surprise for me even when I know things, because I'm so forgetful. But anyway. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at this point, this room wasn't like this. Then this powder must have been spilled...
So in other words...
That's right, it could have only been spilled around the time of the incident. Yes, I do want to see the second game, and I don't think there is an anime for the second one. Alright, cool. Well, even if there is one, don't watch it, because you gotta watch me. Because I'm going to play it after I finish this one. I don't know how long there is left in the game, but I don't feel like there's too much left. Probably maybe 1 or 2 more deaths. I'll try and get past a lot of it as quick as I can, because I do want to play the second game. If that really is what happened, it must have been related to the case somehow. There are footprints, and they are only in front of this left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to stretch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen.
What?
Well, let's go, chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long, I had drawn up a sketch of the room. Lovely sketch! Makoto, you should become an architect. Bottle, exit, footprints. Actually, his footprints are not bad, but everything else. How's this? Not bad, for you I mean. for me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this, interesting. It would appear Makoto equals artist. It would appear that whoever left these footprints only had business in the leftmost shelf. They came in and went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me. Okay.
I see.
These footprints must be...
It's certainly
Makoto, are they yours? No.
What?
Okay then. Let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byako said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit, these are not your footprints. Unfortunately. But with how clear these footprints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they belong to. Then these prints are a really valuable clue. Yes. Let's see, what's on the shelf? All kinds of dietary supplements. Different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled within the letter A, unfortunately. So I guess I can consider this a part of the shelving unit section A. Huh, but wait! There's one bottle in here that's labeled Chem C9. Could someone have put it in here by accident? On this shelf, it looks like one look and I can tell there's something. One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. But they put C in the A shelf, and C is dangerous. These look like poison and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on the shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this a part of the shelving. Okay, yeah, okay. What's in B? It's on the shelf. B, bunch of chemicals, I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. Put simply, they're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such an ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't it kind of harsh?
What?
What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, that doesn't matter right now. Right now, I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled B. I should try to find Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from the A section. But what concerns me is that in the A section there was a bottle with a label from the C section. What was a bottle of poison from the C section doing in the A section? There's definitely something going on here. Is that everything here? Oh, there's something in the middle. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave footprints. I should probably take a good look at the powder. Oh, this is... Okay, yeah. Did he just say the same thing like 3 times? Okay, let's go back to the rec room, I guess.
Hey,
I'll be right back. I just need to get tissues. My nose is a bit stuffy. Alright. I told Kyoko and Toga what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying?
Anyway,
Well, I made some progress of my own. Sakura's body and the shelf of magazines and the Monokuma's bottle. These three things have revealed new clues. You'd do well to look them over one more time. Oh wait, no, not that thing. Okay, wait. What was it? The magazine blood. Ah, this magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way by accident?
Hey.
If someone catches in your eye, it's important for you to explore. If something if something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Hope you're back. Welcome back. I missed you. I picked up the Toka. This is... Learn how to speak English. I'm sorry. Look, I never claimed I was a good reader. I'm just trying to be entertaining, and reading was not a part of the thing I signed up for. One of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters, and it said Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is it? Is this? It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However,
But just to be clear, it's not the one. I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly how I found it, for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... It says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks... Oh, Hina's gonna go crazy and go like, Toko!
What the heck?
Does she kill... Yep. She's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled, she's the killer for sure. It's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. Why are you laughing at the upside down magazine? What? Why is that funny? I can see why you would think that way, but it just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious.
hey,
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay attention. A correlation? Well, they're all chess pieces. If that's what you mean.
so...
Can you just tell me what it is? I'm dumb. Because you know who put it there, okay. I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion, so everyone can have one as echo. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you, to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree.
Hey,
Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that bother me. I like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway,
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Are you sure? It's okay to mess with the scene of the crime?
that doesn't matter.
I've already done my thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here,
So then,
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try and gather up all the glass. Makoto is just like everyone's slave. Or I would say B word, but I don't swear much. They're like... He just follows what everyone says. Hey, do that! Oh, okay, I'll do it. Think for yourself, Makoto. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is all about, but what choice do I have? it better just do it. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare the weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected, and the one of the Monokuma bottles. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done. Okay.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the normal Monokuma bottles. Almost exact. Okay.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all of the pieces you picked up on the side of the scale. Now what might we expect to see? Technically it should be the same.
so then,
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier! Well, what a mystery. How is this possible?
I knew it.
Just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The result of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
hey,
I still believe you will arrive to it. I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you? Alright. Was there one more clue?
so,
It looks like Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. But still, this protein thing. What is it? It's Chem A. It says Chem A on it. Chem A would mean it's safe. She must have gotten it from the chem lab.
hey,
But you see what's scattered around the can? Shards of blue glass. They must be parts of the window. I broke 2 of them
Correct.
inside. Yeah, okay.
So-
You already read that. Okay, wait.
It's
Where was
true.
the final hint I mean to get?
hey. Indeed.
There's bloodstain. Where was... I'm pretty sure there was one more thing, didn't...
In other words,
Or was
Hey.
that it? What else am I supposed to do? Are there any more? Leave? I don't feel like I should need to leave. What other hints are there? The glass is all red and yeah, okay, we already figured that. What else do I have to do?
just a second.
Okay.
Hey,
Don't you think that we might need to actually examine the body?
whew,
There's no getting around this. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching the dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still sometimes. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
it's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you?
So,
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. Lovely. Would you call it an opportunity? Like, I wouldn't say having a dead body that you can just touch is like something that I'd call an opportunity that I'm like excited about. Oh boy, a dead body! I can't wait to touch that. these opportunities don't come along that much. She's a weird one in that respect. But I'm guessing she's like some detective or something, like the ultimate detective thing. Or like, I don't know. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, I want to. Okay, you do you. I don't know if that's just as it. You do you. More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? What's an instep? A shoe? Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1.
Hey.
Next is a wound on her head.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
She didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
2 blows. Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned when examining her body in detail. Alright. Do you think we should just go into the trial? Because I feel like we're getting less people. So technically, this trial should be shorter than how it was usually.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay
It's
awake.
time!
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know, please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Alright. I think we'll just do it. Because I think the game's getting closer to the end, so it's getting quicker to finish trials and stuff. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen! Alright, let's do this. It's go time, people. We're gonna find out the murderer. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began, yep. And then, the ultimate martial artist. A locked room murder mystery. Winky face.
What?
What the? Does he not think you know how to get to the trial room? Well, Makoto's fairly stupid. Let's just, like, he does need a bit of help. Winky face. Oh, I just recently discovered the power of emoticons. No matter how awful something is, you just toss a little smiley face, and it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well,
How do you? But like, technically he's talking. This isn't like text. So how do you do an emoticon in real life? Do you just say XD? It doesn't really have the same impact. And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, you just put it in sad face, and it makes it look super negative.
yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? Crying face.
What?
That's right. That does make it seem sad.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
Now then, let's get to the elevator. What face is that? I killed someone, XG. I'll see you all down there. What the hell is that? I don't get it.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. Made my way up, okay. Oh, we are dwindling. Only 6 of us left. Is today Friday? Today's Friday. This week's gone kind of quick for me. Sakya caught Yote XT. Wait, I thought they usually give me a save. Okay. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all here. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to a complete end?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Alright. Yep. Oh yep, there's a save. Thank you. Okay, what clues do we have? We got Monokuma's file. The rec room door was jammed. Sakura had blood and slumped. The blood stain, which I would assume was her vomiting the blood. The candy. Shattered glass. The figure. Don't know how the figure is separate to the glass bottle, but okay. The actual bottles that aren't broken. Protein shake. Locker handprints. Mina's account. Byaku's account. Toka's account. Pocket trash. Yellow powder. There's a lot of clues. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna just end the stream and then start it again. So we have 2 separate videos when I upload it to YouTube. Because I just like to do that. Makes it a bit easier to watch, if anyone does watch. So I'll be right back.